Hey guys, I'm back with another market video part 2, and so let's get started with Prismatic. I think the biggest change was the Umbreon tin, which went up about $2. I guess the bundles went down, but that's kind of normal. Umbreon tins they kind of reached a low around $25, but the thing about them is that the supply never really, like the demand never really let up. People kept buying them because I think they saw they're undervalued, and there's only so many of them available. Like there hasn't been that many like unlike other items, like people aren't flooding the market with like Umbreon tints necessarily. Like the quantity still remains low of the total listed, because they're just not as easy to get. You don't see as many people get mini tins, um, and yeah, people are we're seeing that it's a little undervalued, and then it's starting to shoot back up. So I think we'll see more price increases because the demand seems pretty strong for that product. So I'm not surprised people got it when it was cheaper. Um, that's why you want to be careful about the price changes around release day. And the bundles went down about $5, but that's kind of normal because the bundles are overpriced, or they were overpriced. Like they were at like $17 at some point a pack, and then they're at 15.50 yesterday. Now they're 14.60, which is closer to like market price of what the loose pack price should be. So I think it'll probably drop a little bit more. But yeah, the bundles are releasing. I don't remember like I think I closed it, but they're releasing like I think in March. So yeah, I expect prices to go up. They don't really have any extra value besides this pack value, so it just doesn't make sense for the prices. Like they're worth more than ETBs, which says something. At least ETBs you get um, the EV promo card, which is definitely worth something. Um, so yeah, the only way I see the price not dropping is if everything else goes up, which things are going up. Currently, the minimum loose pack price is the poster collection at $12, and as I told you before, the the supply of these cheap packs are going away. And even though like some of these cheaper pack items aren't selling as well, as long as packs are selling in general, supply gets eaten up, and people will eventually go to those sources. You don't have to directly have the product being sold for it to do well over time. So the ETBs, like they're still selling like 100 per day. And then the most important thing I usually look at is like the pack prices, which like about 300, just under 300 was sold yesterday. So you'll see spikes of people buying it out. So packs, when you look at organized by best selling, ETBs and packs are the best selling, and that's a really good sign because like the ETBs are kind of like people they're kind of I feel like always gonna be gettable because like of vending machines of shops or whatever, and Pokemon typically for especially set will keep printing the ETBs. But like the packs have to come from somewhere. So people will list packs from other sources, and if um, so as long as packs are being bought, then Prismatic will continue to go up in price because supply will just go up. People will just open up their sealed product and sell them at packs, unless there's a huge arbitrage, like unless there's like a huge value to the product. Like definitely doesn't make sense to open ETBs, PC ETBs just for packs. But for a lot of these other items, the the loose pack price and the price per pack for the items are getting kind of similar. So either the pack price is undervalued, or it is like overvalued, or like the items themselves with the packs are undervalued, which you'll start seeing some sort of differences like the surprise box. Surprise box is $17, but like I told you guys, like the tin display is pretty undervalued. Um, so I keep expecting that to go up. It could go up about like 50 cents, not really a big deal, but like there's just like even if these prices drop for any of these items, like there's always it's gonna have to go back up. Like the only way it would continue to go down is if Pokemon like Prismatic in general has a huge like decrease. Maybe a huge increased supply, which can happen, but those are sometimes temporary. Yeah, we don't really know when that supposed like insane Prismatic reprint will come out, but prices are going up nonetheless. Um, and yeah, it's like tin displays. I like to look at the demand of things either way. Like yeah, people are still buying the tin displays, about like 20 a day. So there's a good amount. Like it's not like zero. Um, Surprise boxes demand going about 50. That's about 1/5 of the market. PCTBs, they're still selling decently well. Binders are increasing demand too. So that's what I mean. Like even if you don't see as many sales before, you'll eventually see demand pick up. So um, there's like 40 binder collections sold a day for the last few days. Demand is increasing out of just 300 listings. The bundles, yeah, they're releasing on 3.7, so expect the price to go down. Don't buy this at this price point. Um, Poster collections, you see like I think I reported yesterday's spike as like an actual day spike, but yeah, 69 total were bought yesterday, which flushed out the market a little bit. And then yeah, there was did this already update since oh I think that the price changed on me. I'm just through making this video. So the lowest price is actually 36. Oh wait, did I already? Yeah, actually never mind. I already listed at $36. Um, but yeah, like these things should easily go to like $40 at some point. It's just a matter of time. Leafeon, see, there's not a lot of sales here, but there will be spikes where people buy it out. They're just gonna buy the cheapest options, and a lot of these, even though you look at the quantity, is always deceptive because there's a lot of listings. There's gonna be a lot of listings that start flooding with people opening the the collections, like the 3-pack stuff, and just selling the promos or whatever else you get, and that will start. That'll also have its own market because sometimes the value of these things do are like pretty good actually. Um, Umbreon tin I already talked about. Glaceon tin, see not a lot sold. That's pretty normal. Just expect people are not going to be willing to buy it for some point until later. And some people are going to convert to loose packs anyway. Sylveon, see, there's not a lot of Sylveon tins left, and there's still people buying them. Yeah, the tin market is definitely drying up, especially loose tins. So that's kind of also another support for like tins are not like infinite by any means. Let's look at joining together. So PCTBs are still hovering around that 150 mark, sometimes around 140, sometimes around 160. Oh shoot, clicked on something. So that's a little surprising, but yeah, don't buy the TCG player one. TCG player one is like what 300 something. That's why I'm tracking still on eBay because like no one's really buying from TCG player. People are mostly buying from eBay. Um, and then yeah, the prices of the other items didn't really change. I don't know ETBs. I don't really get with ETBs, but there's been a increase of demand for ETBs. It usually was like 30 ish, maybe 40 a day until like February 10th, and after that it's been like 60 a day. So that's a good increase in demand. And this is like how many packs are in this? Like 9 packs for it's like $10 a pack. So that's pretty expensive. Um, that's expensive than a lot of other sets actually. And then yeah, the bundles are over here. All right, let's go 151. Um, 151. Yeah, we're seeing some price increases over here. Actually, I've been generally seeing yellow. I've already seen things are the same. I've been seeing yellow, which is a good sign. But yeah, the UPCs are now $300, and the normal ATBs are now $200. Um, I'm trying to see if those like new highs. Those might be new highs actually. Like 151 is actually going up, believe it or not. Um, PCTBs they're at 390. I think they've been around there before. It is at 395 over there. And the binder collections they just went up a little bit. So loose pack price is like 146. It closely mirrors the bundles like normal. Um, but yeah, people these these more specialty items are increasing demand. People are buying them. Like I think a lot of people are sensing that 151. I've heard someone say that like Nostalgianomics say that there's a chance that like 151 will never go down in price as far as open market's concerned. Um, it's already been out for a while, and Pokemon not might stop printing it by the time before the bull market ends. So, uh, yeah, this might be like the cheapest time to get 151 actually. Um, and then Crown Zenith, I'll just go over that. Crown Zenith, we're still kind of in a stagnant market. There hasn't really been much change, but demand is still decent. That's kind of what's most important. Again, you'll see fluctuations in pack supply. About 100 were bought yesterday. Um, Sea and Sky is still selling decently well because it makes sense to buy it because it's about the same price as loose packs. And yeah, some people are buying the bundles over here. There's some spikes over there, and then ETBs people are buying them a little less now. Uh, think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, I don't want to keep this too long. I know I'm making 2 videos on this. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.